What's up guys, Itchy here. So, I am going after the Sibyl Sister Paula, kind of, but not really. I do already have her, but I wanted to try this squad out. This is a little bit of a modified version of the Grah squad. I am trying out using Phoenix. This was suggested to me by one of the people from the lab. His in-game name is Mofohoho. He is very smart, and he was kind enough to suggest that I use the Phoenix Reborn, and also lended me his Blade God Saria. So, yeah, so the idea behind this is, since it's such a defensive powerhouse, having Phoenix Reborn with you and having that healing ability will pretty much help you tank for a much longer time. So the whole thing about it is you basically just use Zelban's ability so that you can take a very minute defense, and then any damage that actually gets done to you, Phoenix Reborn will go ahead and tank for you because he will be healing you throughout the turns. And then of course there's also Lancia, so Lancia can go ahead and heal you as well. Now the only drawback to this is you're missing out on extra BC production because he will not be attacking. Now I don't have his Super Brave Burst unlocked, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to be using his Super Brave Burst for that matter. The reason being is because, well, I have to wait for that whole thing to get up before I can use it, and since I don't have a whole lot of high producing BC units, I don't know if that's really going to be necessary or not. That being said, I'm still going to unlock it and find out what happens, and we'll go from there. But I also switched out Kyanna for Falron. I just wanted to try it out and see how it goes. I keep saying his name wrong. It's actually, in this one, it's Farlon. I still want to say Falron because it looks better, it rolls off the tongue better. But anyway, so let's give this team a shot here. Now obviously I'm not going to be using Phoenix Reborn's ability right away because I don't need to heal on the first turn. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can do here. Now I'm missing out on a few extra hits because Falron does not actually do as much, but yeah, it's still not bad. And as you can see here, I did not use Fire Seals because I wanted to get an idea of what kind of damage it would do with just Zelban's ability. And then after Zelban's runs out, I will go ahead and use a Fire Seal and see what that looks like too. That'll at least also give you an idea of the difference in damage. Now I did not realize that she was going to be casting Curse on me. I was not prepared for that. I actually have the item setup I'm going to be using for Grah on this. I'm not set on this item setup, but this is the one I want to try out. The idea is, since I have Phoenix Reborn and Lancia, not bringing healing items, relying on Fusion Tonics if I need to use them, Revive Lights when I get him past certain points, and Holy Flutes to get all of my Brave Bursts back as soon as possible. And then, of course, Fire Seals for the first team, Water Seals for the second team. Though the second team has a Reese in it, and that's why I have just the Water Seals and nothing else, because I won't have to worry about any type of status ailments in the second team. So anyway, we'll go ahead and attack here. Still don't feel the need to use Phoenix's ability, just because I'm really not that low. Even though she is casting Curse, so using it, yeah, right, as I'm saying it, using it would probably be a good idea just because of that. So now we do not have Zelban's ability up anymore. I'm going to go ahead and use a Fire Seal, and we're going to see what kind of damage we take just with the Fire Seal. Now, having two Sarias like this is a huge benefit because that's an extra 40% since they are both leaders. Now, as you can see here, we're taking some decent damage, and almost everyone is cursed, so things are looking a little bit bleak. I'm not getting the exact results that I wanted to get, and that's because, well, as you can see, I'm cursed, so I can't actually use everything I want to use. But either way, we're not taking serious damage here. It's still annoying, but it's nothing too crazy. I mean, as you can see here, the Fire Seal is making it so that we're not taking an insane amount of damage. So, hopefully more of these curses run out soon, and she doesn't cast it on anyone else, and we can get one of our healers back up and running so we can actually try the squad out for real. So that area of effect Brave Burst is the one that's hurting the most, but I mean, I do have Revive Lights if I need them, so at least there's that. And now we have Phoenix's ability back, so we should be good with that at least. And I think the Fire Seals may have run out, so we're going to see what that kind of damage looks like as well. So now the heal, and let's see what she does now that she's past halfway. So she is doing okay damage, but nothing too crazy. And what I'll do is, now I will use the Fire Seal, and then I guess next turn Zelban should get his ability back, and I'm also going to heal with Lancia while I'm at it. Not that I necessarily need to, because it's not like she's dealing crazy damage, and Phoenix Reborn's ability is still up, but just to get the extra attack damage, just to move things along at this point, doesn't hurt at all. So as you can see here, she used her area of effect, did do okay damage, but nothing too crazy. Now, that's probably what I'm going to be expecting from Grah, about that much damage. As you can see there on Saria, Phoenix Reborn, I guess both Sarias if you think about it, and Farlon, whatever. But that's what's basically going to be taken care of by Phoenix's ability. So he'll go ahead and use his area of effect attacks while I have all my defensive stuff up, and boom, back up to about full health. Now the other Saria is taking a beating here, and she is picking on her, so there's not much I can do about that. I don't really plan on using anything like my revives or anything, just because I don't want to waste the items. So if she goes down, she goes down. No big deal. It is what it is. I don't know if she's poisoned, so she may go down after this turn. Just kind of waiting to see it cycle through. But there's really not much I can do about that anyway, unless I want to waste a Fujin Tonic on Lancia. Which I may do just to keep the team going. Why not? It's the smart move. It's the right move. So that's probably not something I'll do in game unless I absolutely have to. But that's the drawback of not running heal items. I mean, as far as the Grah fight goes. But as you can see now that we have all of our defensive items up, even though she has her power up, she's still doing very little damage. And if Phoenix wasn't cursed, he would have his ability by now, most likely, and he would be giving us that healing buff again for each turn. So, like I said, I'm not getting the exact results I want out of this, but you can at least see what this team can do. I mean, it tanks very, very well. The damage it's taking is very minimal, and they are able to heal their way back to prosperity. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy.